What's good, YouTube? So I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So I might sound a little different. I got my morning voice on. But I wanted to film this video for you guys today because I got a flight to catch in about 5 hours. And it's a 6-hour flight. So what am I gonna do on that flight? I'm gonna edit that. And it's a story time about my craziest exes. I'm not gonna say they were crazy before I dated them because I don't think they were. Now, I could have been the cause of the craziness, and I was. So, but there's like certain levels of crazy you can go to, and some of them passed it. So, we're gonna go and tell a story. So it all started when I was 17. I met my first love. Her name will not be said. But anyway, who knows me in high school and anybody who knows me in general knows who this girl is. So she was my little boo thing in high school. I met her through Twitter and she was fun as hell. She didn't think I was that cute. She was like, oh yeah, he alright. But I was like, and I mean, I was ugly. When I tell you I was ugly, I was ugly. So, she didn't start getting really crazy. No, she got crazy immediately. Yeah, I remember. It was just like a toxic relationship. But we stayed together for 5 years, off and on. You know, I think we broke up like a year. Like, we would always just get back together. Like, it was always like, as soon as we see each other, it's on sight. Boom, we're back, you know? And it was because like I was her first, and like she wasn't my first, but I felt like she was my first. So like, whenever I saw her, I was like, ah, shit, what's good? You know, you already know what's up. And she was like, what's good? And I was like, bet. It was just like that. You know, that's just how we were. And I think the first time she went crazy on me, she like punched a hole in the wall, and it was because I forgot what it was. And then she threw a glass mug at me, but she missed and hit the wall, and that bitch shattered. But I'm telling you, like, and like why I put up with this and like why we put up with each other is because, I mean, we loved each other. Like, at the end of the day, we loved each other. So we were just like, oh, we're just gonna stick it through. I was like, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I stuck it through because it was fire. Like, I'm telling you, we did everything to see each other. Car, okay? I mean, she would skip first period every day of freshman year, and I would come over in the morning, and she would hide under her bed from her parents. Like, I would always have to climb a tree to get into her room. I mean, she put a tent outside after her dad cut the tree down, and said she slept in the tent at night. No, we met in the tent. Bada bing, bada boom, all right? All right, the craziest thing that she's done ever was she stabbed me. She stabbed me with scissors in my side. And like, she didn't like, when I say stab, all right, you thinking of like, turn that shit and rip it out and you're gushing out blood. Nah, she stabbed me and it poked a little bit, so I was bleeding, obviously. And then she tried to stab me again and like scrape my forearm. And so I was like bleeding on my arm and my ribs, but it wasn't like deep or nothing like that. There were scissors. But she stabbed me, and you know what's crazy? I still stayed with her after that. Like, that makeup sex, banged. All right, let me tell you. I mean, she's always like throwing shit out the window, like stuff that I've got her, stuff like that. But you know, whatever. That ain't no big deal. She slapped me a couple times, but that ain't no big deal. She was like 5'2". Like, didn't hurt. It's the things that she throws that hurts. Like her phone. Like, come on, bro. It's your phone. Chill out. And the thing is, like, she would just get a little like crazy, like over the dumbest thing, because I wouldn't cuddle her, or I wouldn't let her come over. Like, or she would come over, and then I'd be like, not pay attention to her. I'd be on the game or something, And she just go crazy. She's like, why you're not gonna call me? You're wasting my time. I'm like, I'm on the game. Chill out. Like, I gotta go to bed sometime. And then if I lay down and I didn't hold her, spaz out. I remember one night I went to a YG concert and I didn't come back home, right? And I didn't take my car. So I came back the next morning, I had 3 of my tires slashed. Yeah, that was super lit. And then I remember one night, I told her to go home. And she came over. I was like, go home. I'm not trying to deal with your shit right now. Just go home. And she was like, you want me to go home? And I was like, yeah, I want you to go home. She was like, bet. Grabbed my screwdriver, my flathead screwdriver, went outside of my car and keyed that bitch. She keyed my car, right? I keyed her car back. Eye for eye. You're gonna be fucked up. I was like, you're not gonna get away with this. So I got her back, and guess what ended up happening? She came back inside. She came over. Not my proudest moment, but you know, what are you gonna do? She's always pulled up on me, like drove by at night, make sure I was home. We're not cool now. I mean, I'm cool with her, but she's not cool with me. She hates my guts, but whatever. So my next ex was actually this year. And I only dated this girl for like 4 months. She told me she was crazy. Like, she was outright, I'm crazy, don't fuck with me. Bada bing, bada boom. Like, she's hood. And I was like, all right, like, that's what they all say. No. So we were dating, right? And I flew out to Florida to see a person. And she found out. Yeah. She told me, she was like, you ever cheat on me or do me dirty, I'm fucking up your shit. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I deserve this, I'm not gonna lie. But she went a little above the line on this one. She FaceTimed me while I was with the girl and was like, I'm on a plane right now. Like, she FaceTimed me while she was while on the plane. She booked a flight that same day she found out. Got on a flight. And she was ready to come whoop some ass. She deserved to go crazy, but like, to an extent. I remember we got in a bunch of fights and she would like, I would antagonize it. Like, she'd hit me and I'd put my hands behind my back and I'd be like, keep hitting me, come on. Like, leave some marks. And it was toxic too. It was definitely a toxic relationship. But, yeah. Anyways, so I came back from Florida and we broke up, but we got back together. Like, I came back to trash bags of all my shoes, drenched in bleach, protein powder, and a bunch of other stuff. And I was devastated, right? I was heartbroken. That's $6,000 worth of shoes. Gone. Non-replaceable. And the shoes were never worn, not once, not even tried on. Like, I collected them, right? Yeah. Then, on top of that, I go to the garage to see my car. She keyed my car and said, have fun with that Miami. Keyed like nice little hearts on it. She said it's a custom paint job. We're cool now. Like, we're cool as fuck now. She was like, I got you a custom paint job. Busted out my taillights, slashed 3 of my tires. I don't know what it is with girls slashing 3, not the whole floor. They say it's because of the insurance claim, but whatever. Sniffed my brake wires. Busted out my back 2 windows. Oh, broke my TV, done. My PS4, done. Smashed it, done. My little gaming TV, done. Smashed it. Put it in the car with my smashed PS4, done. All the shoes, she like threw in the trash. She was like, I don't even want you to see him. I went to go see him. I opened up the bags, I cried. But yeah, we stayed together after that. So either we're both dumb or, yeah, we're both dumb. But it's okay. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm open with my stuff, and a lot of people aren't open. Like, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did that. I'm just like, I mean, this I deserve, right? So, right, next ex. This one's probably the craziest one. No physical damage was done to me, but like psychological. She f***ed me up. The girl that I went to Florida to go see. I said I moved to Miami for better opportunity. It was that, but I also moved to be with my ex. So, I didn't say it in the last video because I was waiting for it to be in this video. Anyways, so we were together, right? And I should have took my warning sign when she told me that she was in the psych ward for one day. But I was like, fuck it, whatever. So, she found out a bunch of shit and she just still stayed with me. Like, she still stayed with me after like second or third time. I don't know. She just kept staying with me. Like, she was ride or die, right? She was like, I'm ride it out. Like, I love you. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, yeah, for sure. So I moved here, and then like when you live with someone, it's completely different than being with somebody. Like, it's just completely different when you're around them 24 fucking 7. Like, I got irritated. I was like I would just get so irritated. I don't know, I just can't be around someone for just like that long. Like, I just got fed up. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. So I remember one night, she like kicked me out of her house. And I was like, okay. Like, all right. So I packed my stuff, right? And I was in my car chilling. And then the next day she was like, move back in. And I'm like, all right. So then, like, I mean, that night that I moved, like, cops were called because I wasn't gonna let my shit get fucked up. Or the second time. So I was like, you got me fucked up. Cops are getting involved. Boy, they're gonna see me pack my shit and I'm out of here. You're not touching nothing. Like, we're not together, and she's like, just don't be disrespectful. And I'm like, okay, like, what does that mean? And my version of disrespectful is don't bring a girl back to the house, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna bring, obviously, like, duh, right? Anyways, the next day I go on a date. She finds out. I have her blocked on all social media. She found out. I don't know how, she found out. Anyways, right? So she finds out who the girl is, messages the girl. The girl's like, I don't care. Well, so I break up with her and I move, right? As soon as I break up with her, the next day, she emails me. She emails me and she's like, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, how? You're on the birth control that's in the arm, my guy. Like, you explain to me how you're pregnant. We'll talk. And she was like, I'm pregnant. She sent me a picture of a test and I'm like, okay, I want more proof. And she was like, okay, well, and she emailed me, she was like, even if I am pregnant, like, you're not gonna be a part of his life. And I'm like, okay, look, I just need evidence that I'm gonna be a dad. This is like the main crazy thing that she did. I mean, obviously, like, spazzing out on me when the cops came and stuff, that was cool. Like, that's normal. Like, I'm used to that. I don't care about that. This, completely new, right? So, boom, she kind of said she was pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not believing it. I'm like, there's no way my swimmers are that strong to beat the arm pregnancy or birth control. It's like 5 out of 10,000 women get pregnant, and it's out of the sac, so like they have to get an abortion anyways. So I'm like, bro, you're faking this. Like, there's no way. And she was like, no. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my mom. I told my best friend, because that's my best friend, and I had to tell somebody. But I didn't tell nobody, right? Not a single soul, right? So I blocked her on all social medias, and she keeps emailing me, like. So then she makes the video, and then deletes it, like, doesn't post it, and emails me right before she, like, posts it. It's gonna post it, and it's like, I'm not okay. I'm just like, I'm not replying. Like, no reply is the best reply. Sticking to my ground. Give me proof that you went to the doctors, got a blood test and an ultrasound, blah, 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 right? She's like, I'm 7 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, okay. I'm gonna need some proof. You know, like, what's good? Give me my proof. Like, the only way you can find out if you're 7 weeks pregnant is if you get a blood test or if you get an ultrasound. Like, simple as that. So give me a piece of the information, right? That's all I kept saying. Like, give me proof, give me proof, give me proof. She didn't give me no proof, right? So then she makes another YouTube video. It's like 48 minutes long or something like that. Puts my picture as her thumbnail, right? And then it says, like, in her title, it's like something I think it's like exposing Alex Coronado, right? Or some of that nature. But it had my full name. So obviously, you know what I did. I got it taken down. Duh. Like, you're not gonna talk bad on my name. Like, if I'm gonna talk bad about myself, then I'll just expose myself. Like, I've always been real, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Got it taken down, right? So I got it taken down. What does she do next? She finds my mom on Facebook, right? My mom's like, what is this girl talking about? I'm like, Ma, I didn't tell you because I don't even know if it's real yet, blah, blah, blah. So my mom's like, well, I'm gonna talk to her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, God, like, don't, like, just don't, please don't feed into it. My mom's like, no, like, and then my mom just kept talking to her. My mom's like, yeah, this girl crazy. And then this girl sent my mom pictures of her stomach bloated. My mom's like, why is she sticking out her stomach? Or did she eat something to make her bloated? And I was like, I have no idea. My mom's like, look, she's either gonna make a story that she lost a baby or that she had an abortion. So this girl exposed me on Twitter, and she found out about it, messaged the girl, whatever. So they like tag team, right? So she thinks they're like the best of friends. And then the girl felt bad, so she messaged me like a couple days later. I think like a week later or something like that. And it was like, oh my God, I feel bad for like, you know, doing that. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. But if you want to make it up to me, message this girl that's claiming she's pregnant and find out like the truth, right? So she messages her and she's like, oh no, unfortunately I lost it at 9 weeks. I had an abortion. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? I was like, bruh. I told my mom was like, please stay away from her. Do not go back to her. This is one toxic relationship that I will never go back to. Not one bit. You faked a pregnancy? What's wrong with you? Like, I was like, and I know men that have gone through this, that have been my friends, and I never thought it was gonna happen to me, but it happened to me. And I was just like dead ass. Made a YouTube video, faked the pregnancy. That's pretty much my story on every, like, the 3 craziest girls I've dated. Crazy. But, you know, I'm alive, so that's all that matters. Oh, the first ex tried to hit me with her car. I remember that. I was walking back to my car and she was like speed racing and was like chasing me down the block with her car. And then I got in my car, she started chasing me too. I had to like hit cuts on her. I got her and then I got away. Like, I found a way to lose her. But that is my story all my craziest exes. I've learned my lesson. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing a lot more stories. You know, I got stories for days. But you guys have a good one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you fuck with me, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Next video is probably gonna be Q&A or tattoo video. I don't know yet. I'll be asking Instagram, so what to make. I got plenty of ideas. But just stay tuned. Y'all have a good one.